All right. Good evening, team. I have some exciting news to share with you. We have two big contests going on. One is going to be for Going Ruby. It's going to be an incentive on top of the $1,000 that you guys are going to get. And then also, some people aren't eligible for that because they haven't been with us that long. I mean, they've been with us for a little bit longer, so we're actually going to offer something else. But if you're new, you can get both, and it's just for Going Ruby by the end of the month. Also, we're going to have a 400 PBV contest as well. So here we go. But I want to start. I'm going to talk about those things at the end. Actually, it's going to be a video posted in the link in the comments that you're going to want to watch that link after you watch this video. So I'm going to talk about how to start your month off strong so that way you can make sure that you get your promotions together. So for the people that were here last month, the main thing that you want to do is make sure that you are actually picking up from where you left off the last time. You want to make sure that you know what your chart looked like. And when I say chart, for those of that of you new, this is a chart. This can be found in your back office under documents. When you log in, you want to make sure that you know whose volume was where, because the first thing you're going to want to do is start getting loyal customers and distributors when you do your steps to success, and fill in the boxes that did not make it to 400 and help your team out so they can get to 400 early. If you have boxes that were already qualified at the end of the month, leave those for last because they're more than likely going to requalify again. And if not, at least it'll just be like a little bit of volume off and you don't have to worry about filling in a whole 400 box. So you want to do that. Another thing, you want to create a group message with all the people that you are promoting with. So if you're going Ruby, get everybody's number that is on your Ruby chart and start a little text message group. You don't want to harass them. That's what you don't want to do. You do want to stay in communication with them, at least twice a week, and say, hey guys, what are your goals? Let's try to knock out this 400 box. If somebody's helping you, if you have a dead leg and your executive is helping you fill in one of the dead legs, talk about that when you get a loyal customer. Okay, I'm putting a loyal customer here. Keep each other updated with their volume, so that way you guys are on the same page throughout the month so everybody can win. Another thing, you're going to want to and if you're not fully charted, you want to get your chart done within the first 2 weeks. So you want to have your chart done by like the 15th, honestly and truly. You want to have all your distributors in place. If you are going for a promotion this month, the first thing I would say is fill in your chart. Get customers to be promoting both, but be pushing for distributors more than anything. Make that be your focal point as far as filling in your chart, so that way you can use the rest of the month to fill in volume. And then you can just kind of collect distributors as you go, because you'll still be signing them. But the good thing about it is, just make sure we're still recording. Yeah, the good thing about that is your chart is done. So you have half of that out of the way. You don't have to be stressed out on the last week like, oh my God, I got to fill this box in. Another thing you want to do is you want to share with your team what you're doing. So if you sign up a loyal customer or distributor, tell them how it went down. Say, I posted this, message this person and said, hey, thanks for the love of my post. Are you interested in what I do? And then say how the conversation went from there. Easy as pie. And just a little tidbit, we do that. People that like our posts, we inbox them. If it's an opportunity post, thank you for the love of my post. Are you interested in what I do? 9 times out of 10, if they like the post, they probably are, and they're scared to ask you. I get messages like that every day. They're like, yeah, I just didn't know how to ask you, or yeah, I've actually been thinking about it. And then you get their phone number and a good time to call. If you're new, get their phone number and a good time to call, and do a 3-way with your sponsor. Easy as pie. Don't try to do it on your own. Next, you don't want to micromanage your team. Don't do it, because they will get mad. And if you become overbearing, they'll quit. Now, that's really their loss if they quit, because they're walking away from $1 million opportunity. However, we don't want to annoy our team. Like, you don't want to be, they're coming to this because they want to be an entrepreneur to get away from their 9-to-5, where they probably are micromanaged. So don't micromanage your team. Help them, encourage them, and communicate effectively. Give them a game plan and a deadline. So this week, if you talk to the people, you're like, hey guys, let's see if we can at least get our 3 distributors by the end of the week. Let that be our deadline by Friday. Or let's see if we can get 2 loyal customers within the next 72 hours. Let that be the deadline, and have fun with it. If you guys want to do a mini contest between each other and send each other like Starbucks gift cards, or send each other like a bottle of lotion from Bath and Body Works, whatever it is, have fun with this so that way you can create some healthy competition that will create growth on your team. Another thing, keep your charts with you. I recommend printing out one, putting the names and the numbers on it, and putting it in your Bible, letting the Lord have his way on it, and then have one that you keep on you, literally in your bra, in your purse, so you always have it. Because when you're out and about, you want to be able to say, okay, one of your team members message you, oh yeah, well, Courtney, she had 250. You just got a box of wraps. Okay, put that under Courtney. She's done. And you can update your chart. And you can just say, or if they say, well, where does the volume need to go? Your chart is right there. You don't have to stress. You have it on you. If you're serious, you have your chart out and the numbers are updated literally while you're watching this video. If it's not, you're not that serious. Pull your chart out, get the numbers updated, and be, for real about this thing because it's that deep. Another thing, last thing, no, not the last. Make sure your auto ship is set up. Make sure your auto ship is set up. Make sure your auto ship is set up. You can do something like the greens. And I think I did greens and the essential oils. And that got me to my 80 BB. I believe that's what I had in my last one. Oh, I did a box of wraps and my essential oils, something like that. You can mix and match the items based off what you need or you want to try or you need for your party. You can do boxes of wraps and then you can wrap people and make the money back with profit. You do 2 boxes of wraps in your auto ship, that's 108 in volume, and then it's 120 for 2 boxes. You're going to make $200 in cash off of those boxes. So it's worth the investment of running your auto ship, especially if you at least get the wraps, if you're doing wrap parties or if you sell single wraps or do wrap sessions. It's definitely worth it. And then the last thing, say no to non-income producing activities, because if you're trying to promote, this is just like your job. When you on a job and you're up for a big promotion, you take it seriously. You do what needs to be done. You get the job done and you don't play around and you don't, waste time. Sometimes you bring your work home with you. So the same thing with your business. This business gives you the opportunity to actually be the CEO versus your 9-to-5, which is never going to give you that opportunity. Never going to give you that opportunity. Never going to give you that opportunity. So this business is giving you the chance to say, you know what, if you put in a little bit of hard work, literally post on social media, wrap people, wear t-shirts and pass out coupons, you can make up to $1 million in this company in as little as 2 years, because I've seen it happen, guys. And it probably even happened sooner than that with some of these other people that came in. So that's that. And I wonder how close I am to my $1 million. I need to do my math. Speaking of, I'm not there yet. I haven't made that much money, but I might be halfway. Might be halfway. We'll see. But nonetheless, that's completely off topic. I just thought about that on the video. But these are things that you can do to start your month off strong. If you are new, you need to go to the training website, and it is theconnectionstation.weebly, W-E-B-D. I'm just going to pull it up for you because just going to pull it up. But it's theconnectionstation.weebly.com. And this is going to be like your pot of gold. All the questions that you could ever possibly answer, they're on here. Oh, how do I turn this around? Maybe I can't. Oh, that sucks. All right, let me do this then. So, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. Hopefully you saw that. I don't know why I can't turn this around while I'm recording. That's so whack. Maybe because it's my iPad. But nonetheless, I'm going to post that link in here too. Make sure you watch the video for the contest. Make sure you look out for the 400 PBV contest too, because we're going to have the 400 PBB club on and popping. And this is for people that get 400 in volume and just get it done, because if you're not a qualified leg, you're not a DT that matters. And what that means is you're not a distributor that's on the chart. 400 qualifies you to be on the chart, and you want to make sure that you're a DT that matters. So that is all I have for you guys, and if you